Welcome back to another week of Fake Safety Tips Vlog. If you guys don't know what Fake Safety Tips Vlog is, I am Tyson. I'm the lead singer of the band Fake Safety Tips, and in here we let you know progress of how our music's doing and other things that inspire us, along with music that we listen to, so you guys can share in the wealth of what makes us the band that we are today. And first off, we're just going to kick off by saying thank you all for still staying with us. It's been a few months that we've been doing weekly vlogs, and it's been pretty inspiring seeing how many people actually have commented back or said things to us. I want to give a big shout out to the people on Reddit. Still, you guys are amazing over on our Dogecoin and now over on our Wii U. So I sometimes play video games, I watch anime, I play Magic the Gathering. I'm a pretty big nerd, and I also play the piano, sing, and I'm in a band. Kind of the modern stage of how music is. Anyone can do anything because digital technology has made it easier. Here I am. I'm here to tell you guys more things about us this week. I don't know if you guys have had the chance to follow us on Facebook or whatever, but we actually have recorded 2 full piano versions of our music. We've written 3 whole songs out of the new album, so we're 3 out of 13 down. 13 is my favorite number. It's very lucky to me, and I just seem to love it for some reason, so 13 it is. And the CD is going to be called A Paper Heart Parade. If you guys aren't familiar, I had a side project band I was working on for a while, kind of trying to get a new sound, working on new keyboard style, and I'm taking that and bleeding it into the new CD. And I wanted to keep the name alive because it's freaking awesome. Here we are putting it into the new CD of A Paper Heart Parade. So that should be coming out hopefully next year. I'm not sure how recording will go, because what we want to do is be able to play the CD beginning to end acoustic style first before we go and do digital recording of it. Another goal that we have is we're going to start releasing some YouTube videos as we record the CD, so that way instead of it being all clumped together in 2015, it'll be let out over a bunch of time and then eventually clumped together into a CD, so you guys can enjoy the music before it's actually out. That's our current goal, and let's go ahead and move on into our segments. And the band of the week this week was actually an old, different style band. It was, I don't know if you guys listen to Daft Punk. Now, they've got new music out, and don't get me wrong, Random Access Memories is okay, but I'm talking about old Daft Punk. I'm talking about the stuff from 2000, 1999, 2001. The old stuff that really caught my eye. There was actually a CD that was called Discovery that came out in 2001. Had a bunch of songs on there that are really famous today that everyone knows, such as One More Time, Harder, Faster, Stronger, Crescent Dolls. There's a few others, but that CD is what made me fall in love with Daft Punk. I listened to their other ones as okay, that's pretty good, but I go back and will always default to Discovery, because when I was younger, once again this was 2001, there was an anime music video. If you guys are familiar with the YouTubes, AMV is quite common, where people will take a famous song and they'll make a music video based off their favorite anime. They'll take clips and they'll splice them all together and make this really cool looking either music video or a kind of trailer for the new song that they love. But what Daft Punk did is they commissioned someone to actually make an entire music video for the entire album. It's an hour-long anime music video that's just heart-wrenching and beautiful and well done. It's about these aliens from outer space who play music as their money and their lifestyle. Everyone's in peace and harmony. And then these people from Earth come, and from their spaceship, and they gather up these aliens who are their musicians, like the lead musicians of their world, and they take them back home, and then they paint their skin, because they're blue, they paint their skin peach, and then they force them to become musicians after brainwashing them, and it gives them gold records. And there's like this deep, evil-seated storyline where this villain wants to get as many gold records as possible. I'm not going to say any more if you're going to watch it, because our spoilers. On the same planet, they have a hero who flies a guitar spaceship. I mean, it's a crazy music video, but I love it. But he's in love with the bassist from the band, and so he flies out to go save her. It's just a good story of a hero trying to save the people who made their planet live. So if you guys haven't watched it, go watch Interstellar 5555. I can't remember, it stands for something. The 5s replace S's in the words. If you guys know it, you can comment down below. I can't remember. Interstellar 5555, Daft Punk's album Discovery. Go listen to them. They're amazing. I'm going to include some links below. You can get them on Play Music. You can get the movie on Amazon. I'm not sure where else, but I'm going to include a link to that below as well. You could probably, if you guys subscribe to Netflix discs, you can get the music videos through disc. It's just one DVD. Pretty cool. still out there. You should go watch it. And of course it's an anime, so you guys who aren't big anime fans, I'm sorry, but you just gotta watch it. It's so good. It's just music being personified with cartoons. You can't go wrong there. And let's go ahead and move on to our next segment then of what inspired me today. Now, I don't know if you guys know, I normally talk about music and I talk about a lyric in a certain song that inspired me, but this week I actually gonna go back into the anime world. It's kind of been a really big anime week for me, and I recently found Sword Art Online. Now, it came out in 2013, and it's featured on Crunchyroll, which I'll include down below. It's on Netflix, which I'll also try to include a link. I don't think it will, but if you don't have Netflix, subscribe. They're amazing. I use them all the time. Crunchyroll is a free anime streaming source. You guys can pay for it. It'll be commercial free, it runs faster, it has better quality, etc. So I myself don't pay for it yet, but in the future I plan to. It's just, if you can't afford it at the time, it's free. It's freaking awesome. You can go watch hundreds of anime. And they also have simulcasting, so an hour after the show is on the air in Japan, you can watch it here in the US with subtitles. It's pretty awesome. Crunchyroll has it, Netflix has it. Anyway, so this anime is actually about where people get onto a video game, and it's a virtual reality where they put on a headset. The nerve gear connects to your brainstem, and it connects so you can only control your avatar through your head. You don't move your body at all, it's just all mental. But you can't move your body while you're in the nerve gear. Well, what happens is the creator of the game wanted to manipulate the world after he created it, and he had beta testers who used it, 1,000 beta testers who used it, and then another 9,000 people at the release day were able to buy the game. So 10,000 people log on to the program for the first time. They're all really excited, and they figure out that they can't log out after they get into the game. And a few hours after they're all logged in, the creator of the game appears to them and says that he removed the logout feature, and the only way to get out of the video game is to beat it. If you die in the video game, the nerve gear that you're wearing will kill you in real life. So it's pretty intense. There's a lot of emotion as characters in the video game are afraid of dying. People start committing suicide. Other people die by just fighting random baddies, and then they're just dead forever. And it's really depressing. I mean, within the first week, 2,000 people are dead, just gone. And as soon as the announcement was made, the guy who made the program actually comes out and says 200 people their family attempted to remove the nerve gear, and they died in the process. The main character, he goes by Kirito as his online profile name. He joins up with a few buddies, but the thing about it that's inspiring is Kirito's attitude the entire time. It's depressing, it's horrible, it's horrifying. I play video games, and I couldn't imagine where if I died in a video game, I'm dead forever. Because I die all the time in video games. I think that's kind of the point, is you have this alternative world, and then when you die you can still live again, but you have this other character that represents you. Well, when you are you in the video game and you die, you're dead. That kind of takes the fun out of the game and makes it into a trial. But Kirito's attitude is he takes, because he was a beta tester, and he takes all the shame, because everyone hated the beta testers because they knew how the bosses were going to fight. But what he does is he takes it all onto himself and says that he's cheating, that he knows the program, and so everyone hates him instead of all the other beta testers. So he tries to create peace by becoming the enemy himself. And then from there, he goes out into this world and fights by himself. He never teams up with anyone, and he just tries to level and power through so that way he can be a help at the big boss fights to clear a floor, because there's 100 floors they have to get to exit the world. But he goes out there and fights by himself. He's just such a strong person that he's willing to go out there, sacrifice his life just to try to help other people get to the end. And there's a few other people who are like that in the show. It's just you follow Kirito. But it's inspiring. Like, he really, really just wanted other people to be happy. And there are moments throughout the show when he's just laying in the grass staring at the sky, talking about how it was programmed to be a perfect day today. And how could you be like that when you're living in this world of just terrible destruction where everyone that you know is dying because they bought a video game one time and now they're screwed forever? So, yeah, just if you haven't watched it, I'd suggest it. Once again, Netflix, Crunchyroll, and it's really good. It's just different style. It has really high quality as well for artwork. So if you want to go watch a good anime, I suggest that. If you want to go watch a good music video, go watch Interstellar 5555. If you don't want to do any of this, just listen to Daft Punk CD Discovery, get caught up on what was making me write the music the way I did this week, and that's that. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to bring up to me, please leave comments down below. Any requests you guys have, let me know. I also will listen to your favorite music of the week. If you tell me bands that inspired you, I'll go listen to them. And actually, we could actually share bands that inspire us. So just let me know down below in the comments. Subscribe, follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and we are here to stay. Thank you for joining Fake Safety Tips in our progress of recording a new album. And I'll see you all next Friday.